Oh my god, wait. Rewind the tape.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of Wait, Rewind the Tape with your hosts, Natalie
and Ruth.
That's right, we're back again.
One more time. Okay, that was too much.
Anyway, probably several more times because we can't get enough.
We have nothing else to do.
Absolutely nothing else to do, and we just love it. We love watching porn. What can we say?
Amen to that. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, stop!
This is going to be the karaoke episode.
This is going to be mess part 3. Right, okay, so, good news, guys. Ruth bought our favourite game back, Pillow Talk. This is where you get to learn a little bit more about your favourite hosts, as if you didn't already know everything. Too much, way too much. You want to know more? Did I hear that right?
Someone is booing.
Boo, get off the waves. Ah, no, not the waves. I hate waves.
Guys, I have a secret, but I can't tell you, but I found out why Natalie hates waves.
That's
and it's
not
hilarious.
It's just not true.
100%.
I love waves.
In real life. What about, do you like a high tide? I can't surf, so it's not for me. It's scary.
I like a nice, gentle...
Oh, I love a gentle rippling wave.
A gentle rippling wave.
Beautiful.
A slight ebb, a slight flow. I don't want a riptide. I don't want to be sucked down under and eaten by a whirlpool.
One day we'll go to Nigeria and you will see what the Atlantic Ocean does.
No, yeah.
But it's like you're on a regular beach and it seems like a regular tide and it will pull the like slider or flip-flop off your foot. I'm not joking.
Yeah.
And then you're like going in.
What business has the sea to take my footwear?
But it did give I was with my baby cousin and she was so scared because she didn't expect it. It literally sucked her flip-flop off. But then it came back.
Well, yeah, the ebb and flow. Didn't you lose a purse to the sea, to the Atlantic Ocean?
A wad of cash and a card. But in my defence, I was on the beach at night. I'd been drinking. I don't think
this is in your defence at all. I don't think that defence would hold up in court.
In my defence, I was hammered. Oh my God.
Okay. I really don't know how we got onto this.
Can I tell a story about the magistrates' court when I had to go?
Absolutely.
Because to apply to do law, they wanted me to have like more in my statement. So I went to the magistrates' court when I was 18 to just see what's going down. I encourage everyone to go. It's like better than TV. It's not supposed to be funny, obviously, but you do genuinely
Did you see
learn.
somebody there with an axe?
No, that was probably in my
I
ordinary life. No, it was like the two local drunks. And I say drunks because obviously they are people with like a serious alcoholism problem. But I call them drunks because they're like jolly and friendly and everyone knows them.
Right.
And they've been stealing from Marks and Spencer's. And the judge was like, here again? And it really shows you that society's problems cannot be dealt with by a legal system. Like, you know that within 10 minutes. Like, your drinking problem and stealing alcohol from Marks and Spencer's is not going to be resolved by a judge.
Alcohol. God, for some reason, I just thought it was like they were just stealing stuff for the thrill, like underwear and stuff.
I assumed it was alcohol. Maybe that's my problem. What else? Because no, the Marks and Spencer's. I assumed
it was underwear, so that's my problem.
That Marks and Spencer's, when I was younger, is known for. Maybe this is every Marks and Spencer.
What, the best selection of autograph and Peruna lingerie.
They have the best underwear. It used to.
They've got the full Rosie Pie autograph range.
And it lasts, it used to last years. Like a bra from Marks and Spencer's. 5-10 years. Golden. And I'm not joking.
Yeah, no, I
don't
mean,
think they're like that anymore.
I think we all started on Marks and Spencer's bras.
No, I think that's, to a lot of people, they're like Primark, like grow up.
Oh. What?
That's like the most middle class thing to say. I think you'll all find we were.
God, is that not what I thought? Everybody's starter bras were from M&S. Oh God. Okay, let's move on. Ruth, pick a card. let's get to pillow talk.
They're much cheaper now, though.
What, the bras?
Yeah. Because they're shit. No, they're not. They have different ranges. You can get a more affordable bra, but there's still lots of...
I've graduated from M&S.
Where do you like to buy your bras now?
I buy my bras from a company called Beija.
I don't know Beija.
It's so cute. I've got actually a new one on today. Yeah, it's really is.
There's someone like, show the bra. No, it's not that kind of show.
Absolutely not. No, it's very cute. I highly recommend it. It's not cheap, but they do last and they're cute.
But nothing is, honey.
Well, it's just like nice to have like nice underwear that doesn't feel
sexual.
Yes, but like but I'd be like, well, I'd happily wear this in a sexual situation.
That's probably the best underwear to have, where it's like you can wear it every day, but if you do get caught out, it's not like a problem.
Yeah, exactly.
You're right.
And it's comfortable, so there you go.
They're not sponsoring us, so if
they're
hear
really
this,
not. Yeah,
please feel free to ask us. Okay, the question is, and it's quite a funny question.
Oh, God.
In what ways do you feel underappreciated sexually?
I didn't know how to answer that this year because...
Oh, it can be from life
I know,
experience.
obviously. Okay.
Because my grievances go back from since the very first time.
I'm going to need some time. Do you want to go first?
Oh my God, I have so many. First of all, I feel like if I'm giving you oral sex and it's really good, like you should be like, because it's not easy. You should be happy. Like I feel like when people give me really good oral sex, I'm not overly grateful, but I'm a little grateful. And I just don't, I feel like people expect you to give them this whirlwind oral sex. And it's like, no. Now I'm thinking about the time where I was getting with someone who gave the best head I've ever had in my life. I didn't appreciate that man at all. Fuck that guy. But yeah. Otherwise, I feel underappreciated. I feel like people get fixated on things that I don't care about, and they should like appreciate my whole body.
Yeah.
Like down to my pinky finger.
Or also, actually, if we go back to the kind of lingerie thing, if you've made an effort, or I think underappreciated in the sense where like the expectations on women or like to have
how much money do we have to spend to have sex? I think it's ridiculous.
Yeah, actually, that is really what I feel underappreciated for. It's the money that you have to spend to have sex.
How long it takes
the
to get ready.
And it's not just like the outfit, the like primping and grooming and whatever. It's also getting to somebody's house, leaving somebody's house.
But they should really pay for that. They should pay for everything except for what you're wearing. Honestly. Because I've realised like it's not affordable. Like you are spending
It isn't realistic, yeah.
And I'm not talking about average sex when you just sleep like on a normal day. Obviously it's not that deep. But like once in a while you go all out and you do all this shit.
But to be honest, even on the average, if you're kind of sleeping with somebody regularly, but you're not yet even in a relationship, and like it does cost money to get to people's houses and get home again.
I can't remember now.
Oh, actually, and also when you have to take the freaking morning after pill.
I think in the morning after pill, you cannot pay for that. That's my thing now. Like you cannot.
But it's that I think actually I feel underappreciated then because it's you having to take the responsibility to have to do something, to have to put a load of hormones in your body to stop a potential pregnancy, and that's a lot, and that's not thought about at all. I think often or admittedly, I guess you might maybe I don't always share that, but if a condom is fucking broken or hasn't been used, then somebody's gonna have to sort that out, and that is always on the woman because obviously she's the one that has the uterus and the potential to get pregnant. So
but
I think
outside of having sex with someone like who can come inside you or whatever, even if you're having sex with another woman or whatever, I still feel like personality wise I always spend more money. That's why I don't play any games anymore. Like I'm not I'm not going halves on food. I'm not doing any of that shit. Like, fuck off. I do agree that you should go halves in life and all that stuff, but I just feel like if you like a theatrical person who likes to put on a show, not all the time, like, guys, look at me now, come on, relax. But like, I do like to put on a show sometimes, and I just feel like if that's what you like, where's the money? That's just my personal view.
Yeah. I think I'm not. I always do the 50-50, as we well know. But then I think I do. It isn't exactly. It's 75,
25.
Yeah.
You're paying him to nut. Why are you doing that? Unless he's really good and you're getting what you need. Because honestly, I'm pro sex work. If I could, like, I'd rather probably pay for somebody who I know can really just do what I want and leave than, yeah. But honestly, when I have sex, oftentimes I feel like I am really going over and above. Not always, but with certain partners, I'm really like, they're centered in the sex because I enjoy it. It's like a hobby. So if that's going to happen, you're like, you have to bring something. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not doing all that.
Buy the ticket to the show.
Yeah.
Come on.
But it's not that difficult to actually make people do that.
No, it's not. It's just asking, but then for me, that I feel very, and then I'm like, well, I don't want to be like indebted. I don't want to have to feel. But again, I'm like, but
really
what the
too.
hell?
No,
I'm still overpaying. Yeah.
Well.
So anyway, that's where I feel underappreciated.
Thing is,
and if people don't want to wear a condom, or if they're like, oh, but like, or I don't have one, I'm like, what do you mean?
And I also, if you are a condom person, please bring latex-free options. I don't want your eggs. I want skin.
Yeah, come on, get like just some choice would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, am I being picky? I don't care. But to be honest, I feel like there's only in recent years one person who I've got with who I felt like was taking the mick.
With what? What do you mean?
Like, they only got me like 1 or 2 taxis, but they would feed me, and I would like, when I was there, I could do what I liked. But there was one time I had to ask them to like literally clean their bathroom. I
feel like we've spoken about this person on the podcast.
No, we've never.
Oh, okay.
No. But, I mean, did it, but I'm trying to be anonymous. It's so...
Okay. Yeah.
Feeling very unappreciated.
I think what I've learned is I should just not have a block about accepting money. Or not even accepting. It's not like it gets offered to me. I should be like, do you want to maybe pay for my cab?
But even before you go, try it. Because honestly, I know what I'm like. If I'm in an awkward situation and we're all done and I want to leave, I don't think I'm going to be like, if they're not offering, I'm not going to be like, do you know what I mean? Because I don't want to put myself in that situation.
Yeah. Oh, no.
But there's a waste. But also, maybe we shouldn't go with people who don't care about us, you know. No,
if put that on a fucking t-shirt, maybe we shouldn't get with people that don't care about us.
It's difficult because
I only get with people that don't care about me.
I think that what people forget, especially people in relationships, is that like sex is important, and sometimes you are literally thinking, I just want to fuck. You don't care about all that. You'll pay for whatever, you'll do whatever, as long as you can get the goods.
Yeah.
That's what it is sometimes. So it gets a bit tricky. Because I don't even know, sometimes you don't care about them. Not to say that you don't care about their well-being. That's the difference, I think. But it's just like, you're not there because you like necessarily really care. Maybe you think you are, but really you are there for sex.
I forgot how much pillow talk isn't actually like a fun, cute, sexy thing to do. It's actually just therapy. Like really fucking getting to the core of some of our issues.
Yeah.
It's making me feel very vulnerable.
Yeah, I hate feeling vulnerable. To be honest, when it comes to sex, I feel like that's one area where I'm more comfortable. I'd rather talk about how I feel about sex than I do about how I feel.
Oh no, God. Right, should we do another pillow talk or?
Is there another game?
Well, we could look at these the prompts in here.
Yes.
Should we save that till Christmas Eve?
Yes.
Okay, pass me the deck then. Let me do a.
It has
Let
to be
me
a
pick.
random one. Whatever comes out, comes out. You can't pick
Unless
it.
it's one we've already had.
Yeah, then stick that shit back in because no one wants to hear us talk about that again.
No, because any of the ones we've had before have just always been, like I said, laid us out to bear.
I can't
Is that fair?
remember
Is that
already.
what you
I'm
say?
never re-listening.
Oh my god, I just picked out one that we have
No,
already
I
done.
don't want to know.
You don't even want to hear it. But it's funny because it's...
If you had to start a porn site, to what would
Would
it
it be devoted? Yours was Afro porn and mine
was so
as
problematic.
nominated by you, was facials. So, there we go.
But yeah, I would still like to see more natural hair in porn. But maybe my idea was a bit problematic. What is this?
Oh, okay.
Okay, cool.
If we decided not to have actual intercourse, I'm assuming that's
Penetrative. But I don't know. Maybe it's not. I don't know how non-heteronormative these cards are.
I don't fucking know.
anyway, if we decided not to have actual intercourse, but still wanted to do something sexual, what might we get up to?
So we can't have sex? No oral?
And well, no intercourse. That's why I'm saying I assume that it's
Penetrative?
penetrative.
I feel like oral sex... I don't fucking know. So basically,
Can I pick a different card?
Is it weird that I don't know what intercourse means?
Can we not define intercourse for ourselves?
Yeah, okay, I can. For me, intercourse...
Right, so we're doing this then. I'm not going to pick
Yeah,
another card.
penetrative. That includes sex toys as well. Doesn't it? Strap-ons and shit.
I really think that we can make up our own rules with this game. I don't think it's
Okay,
that.
cool. To me, intercourse is like no penetration, no strap, no dildo, no maybe no fingering. So that's not what intercourse is. Yes, I did science at school. So what would you do
Just
instead?
where it was like all the sciences rather than broken down into.
I only did double,
Oh, okay. I did
but they still broke
triple.
it down. How rude! Like why
You were
am
like,
I
I
doing-
only wanted to do just generic science.
Give me the general. Like, what was my least favorite? I think chemistry was the least. Some ways my favorite, but in a lot of ways the least. Physics at GCSE level was the best. I didn't do A level physics.
If I'm being
Biology
honest,
was
Ruth, I
interesting.
don't care. This is boring. Can we get
Okay.
back to the sex?
Physics is interesting.
Can we go back
Okay.
to the biology?
If we're fucking and you can't fuck me, what do I want to do?
Yeah.
I want you to leave.
What might we get up to sexually? You
Sexually?
walking out the door. I'm gonna say like
Cool.
oh my god, I know what we're gonna do.
You're gonna kiss my neck, suck my toes, and leave.
You're gonna maybe not suck on my toes, but yeah,
No
you're
one
gonna
sucks my toes anymore.
we're gonna kiss. You know how much I love kissing.
We're not kissing.
You're gonna brush my hair and you're gonna like stroke my skin.
Oh my god. I just like being touched, to be honest.
Yeah, that's it. It's like you're just gonna like touch me with your fingers all over. Maybe you're gonna kiss me, and you're
And
gonna
order me
just like
food.
play with my hair and just like brush my hair. That is just really actually all I want.
I want like to be full of takeaway. I'm lying on my side, and you're like playing with my hair and like stroking me, and I'm watching something I want to watch. And I
Oh,
don't
and
care
you're
if
also all the while just telling me how amazing I am.
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. I love this. This is better than my intercourse.
And I don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
I don't have to tell you that you're amazing. I just
I also don't mind when like I don't know why. Maybe this is also my lack of intimacy, but I like it when I'm like laying on a guy's chest and I'm just doing whatever, and they're like not paying attention to me. Like maybe they're on their phone, but then they're always like stroking my hair and my face. I don't know why I find that so cute. Anyway,
okay, cool.
moving on.
Right, so I've got two tapes here. I picked these two because for better or worse, they were stuck together. I don't know what with, and maybe I should, well, not maybe, I'll definitely wash my hands thoroughly after handling these tapes. But we have one here called...
Oh my god, I've just realised why they'd be stuck together.
That's why I handle the tapes, Ruth. Just...
Oh my god.
It's highly unlikely to be jizz,
I just thought it was
even
because they
though
were
we're...
old, and I was just like, of course they'll be stuck together, but are you sure?
That it's not jizz.
God, imagine if it was.
How adhesive is jizz, really?
That shit is sticky. I'm going to do an experiment and I'll get back to you next week, guys.
Oh my God, just going to
I'm gonna
sample.
get 2
This
pieces
is not an
of
invitation for people to send us your jizz.
No, nothing I ever say is an invitation for anyone to send me their jizz. Let's get that clear. I don't want to know what you're doing either.
No.
But yeah.
Okay, right, yeah. So we've got getting lucky. Let me just check that that's actually
Lucky will be a person as well as the idea.
Oh, yeah, you get lucky with lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Ooh, and it's like got a little pink tape. I'm getting dust and floorboard crap and God knows what else and dried flaky jizz. That's the jizz. All over my skirt, so that's nice. Or we could have...
That is so gross to me. What if it is jizz? Anyway, yes. What is it?
Very stuck.
I really liked this one. Oh my God.
This one is Let's Talk Sex with Brigitte Monet. Brigitte Monet.
Oh my God, am I going to learn
In
something?
English. I don't know. Let's talk sex. Should we?
I want to learn.
I knew that this was. I already knew it. As soon as I saw this, I was like, absolutely, Ruth is going to pick this. Let's talk sex.
Fucking nerd.
That's exactly what we do. That's what this podcast is all about. So obviously, we'll
out.
watch it. Do you think it's going to be like school? Is it going to be school fantasy sex?
I think she's going to be like
teachers,
a teacher.
yeah.
But I think she will hopefully tell us about sex.
Because God knows we need to know.
Do you know, since you said that thing about contraception, it can't, like, I'm going to be angry for days thinking about it. Like, I don't think it's fair that can I just say to all the
This is where I'll let Ruth through the filler and I'll just
Yeah.
pop the tape in.
To all the young ladies out there who don't maybe know, if you're getting with a guy who is ejaculating inside you and expecting you to pay for contraception, he's a prick.
And expecting, yeah,
What the
emergency
fuck is that?
contraception as well.
That's some bullshit.
And it makes you, honestly, it doesn't make you feel good taking the morning after pill. PSA to guys out there, taking the morning after pill doesn't feel good, like, physically.
Sometimes it's okay.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes it's not okay.
I'll never forget
It's just
the
a
day when I found out, courtesy of one Ruth, won't say her surname, that you could...
I'm going to say it myself. Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No, I don't.
That you could order the 11L, no, not 11L, Ella 1.
You can order both of them.
Both of them from a well-known high street pharmacy.
You can get it from Superdrug and the Co-op.
Right, okay,
It's
so we're just saying
cheapest
it.
at the Co-op. Of course, people need to know, if you go onto the Co-op online, the pharmacy,
You can get it delivered to your house.
And
You
it's
don't
cheaper.
even need to pick it up.
yeah.
Which is, again, one of the other things, like, there's people, I think, get
Well,
embarrassed
you know,
or feel
the
stigma
worst
about
part
it.
for
You don't
me-
even need, you can get it delivered. When I found that out, it blew my mind. How many times have I taken it since then?
Literally broke though. I've
Many.
had zero money, like £0, zero money, and I've needed to get the morning after pill, and I've had to find a local pharmacy close enough to work that I could pick it up for free. And then when I got there, they said they didn't do it for free, and I had to make them check because that's what it said online on the NHS website, and then they did. Oh no, they sent me somewhere else where I got it for free. But yeah, it was a mess. Should be free, man. La da di da di da. That's Saweetie's new song, "Back to the Streets," featuring Generic. Okay, let's get into Spotify top 5. So I don't use Spotify, but there was a time this month where they had 3 months free, so I used it. In that 3 months, and possibly earlier, I feel like I've had it twice this year, because I use Apple Music. And up until, I think, October, I used Tidal, because Tidal is the best streaming service. Fight me in the comments. The artists get paid the most money, most importantly. It's partly black owned, and again, the artists get paid the most money, so I like it. But honestly, in terms of my taste in music, the new releases it suggests... Natalie's literally on the floor showing me that she's wearing stockings and expecting me not to laugh or break. I'm not going to just be like, okay, cool, and move on quietly. That's not my steez. Oh my gosh. This week, I think we should, like, every time we say that something is like a TV show, I might have to Google it.
Turn it on the on button.
Oh, since when? I'm sorry, I'm turning the TV on and I have to press the on button. I thought you just press any button. That's how TV's done. And no, I don't watch TV anymore. I just watch stuff on my laptop. What happened? Okay. What was I going to tell you? Okay, so my Spotify top 5 was... oh my god, embarrassingly me, so let's skip that one. Honestly, when I found out it was me, I was like, I cannot believe I listened to... Like, that's embarrassing. Then it was... okay, Ojureme, who is a British singer. Check out her song Give It Up To Me. It's the best R&B song ever made, and I'm not exaggerating, it's lit. Then it was, I want to say Janae Aiko. Then it was Drake. Then it was, fuck, I can't remember. But like on Apple Music, it was by far The Weeknd. Like every song in the top 100 was by The Weeknd. Like it was a lot of The Weeknd. The funniest thing is the number one song that I streamed was Starboy.
Oh my god, yes!
But it made me laugh that in 2020, like, because I go on walks, I've been walking around listening to Starboy. God, like,
Oh
what?
my god, it's like
That doesn't make
2017.
any sense. I know.
2016.
That's what I'm listening to now. I'm a motherfucking Starboy. I do love that song.
I love that song.
It's so cheap. And then on Apple Music, who else was I listening to?
Can I play?
Yeah. There's this singer called Kia. You should check her out. It's about, this is probably wrong, Keiyaa. Oh my god, her and The Weeknd made the 2 best albums of the year. And before I was saying his is better, but her album is probably better. It's like an alternative soul album. It's phenomenal.
Presents.
I'm shocked already.
Right, okay.
Okay.
There's a lot of feedback coming. Okay,
It's
well, I
so
forgot
loud.
what was...
I think
Okay,
it will be in
let's
the-
talk sex. That's what it's called.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very loud. Sorry, I'm going to turn it down.
I'm going to turn me down. I know that if I turn me down now, it will be
Right.
confusing.
Okay. Starring Brigitte Monet and David Cannon. Is it going to be in black and white? Oh, Herschel, that's the guy that you liked from Nasty.
Who is he?
The guy that, like,
Oh my god, the hot guy.
well, yeah, sure, okay.
I need that. No, he is hot, I'm sorry.
Again, because we didn't last time, we will post a picture in the stories. You be the judge. You let us know.
I don't think his photos did him justice.
Well,
That's what your friend says when she shows you a guy that she's getting with. Is that McDonald's?
I don't know how, yeah.
That was McDonald's sign. Finally, something I can... Makeup by David Clark. That's a very normal name. I'm disappointed. This is the worst quality of all the tapes we've seen. What's it called again?
It's called Let's Talk Sex.
We need to change the aspect. Can you do that on a remote?
Well, I bloody hope so.
You used to be able to.
No, you can. I
feel like they just
can't
don't let you
remember.
anymore because they're like, it's not widescreen. What are you talking
yeah, I
about?
just don't know how. I can't remember how you do anything on a TV. Why would I need to know, you know?
You just
Like,
switch it off.
yeah. Also, like, I just barely watch TV.
Actual TV set.
Yeah. Gosh, no, that's not it. No, I don't want to change the source. Shit! Well, this really is the sloppiest episode. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying. Oh, no.
yeah, you did
That was
it.
actually the best thing. Oh, she's a nurse.
This seems real. Like a film. Am I being dumb? That's a real nurse's uniform.
I was going to say, maybe it could be. Of course it couldn't be. It's called Let's Talk About Sex. No, Let's Talk Sex. Let's talk about...
And her uniform is tighter than it would be normally.
Right,
if I
yeah.
was taking it in.
But it's quite long, though.
It's really nice.
It looks like an actual...
I
like
would
a
wear that.
a darted nurse's uniform,
Yeah.
for sure. But it's
It's nice.
still... It's not like an Ann Summers jobby.
certainly not doesn't look wiped clean. This is such a cute little kitchen.
It's a really nice place.
Oh my gosh, it's like
Mad Men.
uh-oh.
It's like Sal's place in Mad Men. Again, I'm probably wrong. Sal's place is probably like mustard and green. I'm so
It's
off.
like avocado green.
Classic 60s green. Oh dear. So she's just come home after a long shift. It's nighttime, and now oh no. Ooh. Okay, so she's in the kitchen. She heard something. She's obviously a bit scared, so she's picked up a butcher's knife. No,
Why
now
is she
she's
putting it
dropped
back
the
down?
butcher's knife.
Keep the knife on you, lady.
And she's going to the... Okay, she's going back to the front door, so it's not somebody... Oh, God, no. Okay, so...
I don't think these...
Oh, my God, what the fuck is going on? She went into the... Oh, fucking hell. She opened a closet, and there was a... Like... Well...
A man
An
who
attractive
looks like,
man, let's not.
The guy from Forgetting Sarah Marshall is waving some keys in her face.
What?
He does. The main actor. I don't know his name.
Who's also from How I Met Your Mother.
Yes, I hate that show so much.
I think we've talked about that.
Oh my God.
ooh.
Imagine getting home from a shift at a hospital and you have on this underwear set. She looks phenomenal.
This is such a cute set. It's like bridal lingerie.
I could never wear this to work.
No. Also, on my wedding day, I'm not wearing that. So
What are you going to wear?
probably Spanx. Do you think? That's what most brides seem to wear.
Oh, but don't you get changed if you're doing the whole honeymoon thing? If I'm getting married, I'm only doing it so we can have like the after marriage sex. I imagine that sex.
As if
after
you're not going to be wet. Okay, wow.
Oh my God. Is that guy?
Oh, he does look like that guy. Right, so it's a classic surprise blowjob moment.
It is.
Oh,
But
he's
why is the cupboard
got a-
so big?
It's not a cupboard, it's a...
wardrobe.
Okay.
Right, so there was a man hiding in a wardrobe this whole time, and then he was like, take off your shoes.
He has the
And the rest of your
veiniest
clothes.
penis.
It's veiny and also it's got a little
Stamp.
bend. Not stump. What are you talking about? No, it's like it's got a
broken.
hook.
It's not broken.
It looks like he's got scabs on his nose.
Is it because
Yeah, I
he's
think
supposed
it's
to
the
be like
video.
hard? Oh, I thought it was because he was like rough.
I thought it was just a video.
Don't think so.
Because it looks like he also has a hole in his chin, and I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
Okay, so ew, God, I don't like the way. And I know I say I like people
Stroking my hair, but I don't like the way he's stroking her hair while
that's quite nice.
she's giving him head.
She's really like, I'm aroused by her.
she's
The way she's doing it.
and she's like stunning. We know that she's got
Good taste in underwear.
Great nails, cute small face on her watch, which is important.
right, okay, so now they're out of the closet and they're on a bed that is covered by an absolutely hideous
Bedspread.
zebra print. I don't like it.
It's zebra print, but it looks brown.
It could be tiger print. Sorry, my bad.
No, but it looks like zebra print, but
But
just
it
tiger
also
print
looks like
colour.
that weird, like silky, satiny type.
Oh, okay, I like that.
Oh no, not
It's
for me.
It's in the right environment.
Is this the right environment?
No.
Okay.
What do you mean? When would that be right if not for now?
In an all black room. With a single white spotlight.
Wait. Okay. You know what? Never mind.
Oh my God, imagine if I'm ever really wealthy, the one creepy sex room I'm going to have is going to be outrageous. It's going to be like completely mirrored with just a spotlight on a bed.
Oh, could it maybe it'll have that heart-shaped bed from Miss Big Tits. Shout out
those
to
beds
episode
just
1,
remind
the
me of,
debut.
like loads of people sleeping on it, I don't know.
CG,
Like
creepy
motels.
motels,
Like,
yeah.
I'd like it in a creepy motel, but I don't know if I want a creepy motel bed in my house.
Absolutely not.
Maybe
Right.
just a circle.
Okay. So anyway, back to this. He's just giving her head, and he was touching himself, and now he's gonna penetrate her.
And she's wet.
Yeah, she is wet.
Even so, I feel like he's doing too much.
So
But
far,
I forget they are warmed up. It's not like that's the
bored.
first time she would have been penetrated.
He's still got his black wife beater on. Not wife beater,
It's
muscle
like-
tee.
Yeah, it's like
It's more of a muscle tee. It's basically a sleeveless t-shirt.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about those.
Oh, I don't like them.
I like a vest. I don't like it.
Do you like a vest kept on during sex?
Yeah, because when you get on top, you can hold on to the straps. It's really useful, and you feel like you're on a pony.
Ride it.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's the only reason I like it. For balance.
Right.
How about a t-shirt vest?
What am I going to do with that? What's that for? Where are you going?
That is just to keep you warm, sir. I don't care for that.
I don't care if you go. Take it
Yeah.
off. She looks great.
Yeah.
She's really serving.
Again, just like in the last episode, this is a man that's fucking her
While caressing and holding his own ass and thigh. As if...
Why is that so funny?
Yeah.
She has a really nice mouth. It's distracting me from the fact that the face that she's making, like she's yawning, is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
he's
true,
doing
yeah,
it from
yeah.
behind, which I've now found triggering.
Is it in light of the conversation we were having prior?
Or just in general.
You can't be careful with that shit. You can't just be flinging it around willy-nilly.
What, my comments or
I
your
know,
penis?
his penis.
Right, got it. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
you can see that's a tight squeeze.
Mm.
But he is being kind of gentle.
Well, we saw how he was caressing her hair. So.
She's trying to back up on it. But then again, she's also like a professional, so she might not. She might just be... It does look like she's trying to
What, control the
jump
squeeze?
back onto it, yeah.
Oh, she's enjoying. I'm loving this little body that she's got on.
White stockings.
I like them.
Yeah, we've said it before on the podcast. We just need to get into them more.
Maybe I can get them from stockings.com or whatever dodgy website I found. They sell stockings in every colour.
I feel like if anything is called like the name of it.com or .co.uk, it just doesn't like you. I know you've obviously
Are scooping up all the sales because of like good SEO.
Yeah.
But I don't.
You're
No.
obviously not the best option.
No.
But you're there, so I'm using
You're obviously
it.
the option that's probably going to give me a rash.
But I can't wait to find out.
But you deliver next day, and I'm doing it.
There was a much nicer website that was like, I think it was like $22.99 a pair. But stockings.com was like £6. I was like, obviously stockings.com.
Oh, but where's the margin being squeezed, Ruth?
There is no way you're telling me it takes £22 to make up. Then again, stockings are supposed to be speciality, aren't they? But they're not. They're all made in the same factory.
True that.
It's like the Marks and Spencer thing. Oh my god, I hope it's not slave labour. Anyway. No, I think machines make tights.
Oh,
Like, actually do. Oh my god.
he's got quite a girthy penis. What the fuck? So
Yeah.
now he's on the phone. What is with these tapes and people being on the phone
While having sex.
Oh. What? This was like pre-mobile phone. Would you like a
Okay,
picture
so
of
it was
me and then
phone
one of you?
sex. She's not really there. No?
He
was imagining it. Okay, if I'm a telephone
Huh?
sex... What do you call the sex people
Sex
that you call?
operator.
I don't fucking know.
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, if I worked at a sex line, I'm not doing it dressed up. I'm wearing my pajamas.
Absolutely.
That woman who was obviously on the phone with this man who had like was reliving some kind of weird burglar fantasy.
I have that fantasy.
Don't we all?
Okay, cool. That makes me feel better.
Yeah, we'll get on it later. So she is wearing she's just a stunning black dress, halter neck, big kind of keyhole cut out. She's got a like
classic hourglass figure.
She has ginormous breasts and ass.
And yeah, slim
I don't think
waist.
that's a classic hourglass. She's like an
It-
XL
cla-
hourglass.
Okay,
Like,
fine.
her boobs are huge.
her boobs are
I'm
like
sorry. Like Jessica Rabbit couldn't even do this.
yeah. Right.
So she's going to go on a date with a customer from the sex line.
Right. I just don't think that's a good idea.
Neither do those
That's,
women. By the face they
we
were
have
making.
these policies and rules in place. They're safeguarding. Just don't do it, Susan.
Also, I don't think that all the women who work at the sex line would be the most beautiful, well dressed. Like it's just that you just be like, it would just be like us. No shade
could be
to us, but I just
anybody,
mean it'd be
yeah.
like normal, and we would be dressed like this.
I'm just not dressing up like that for anything.
Unless it's a webcam, why?
And let's not forget that this was back in a time when
There were no mobile phones.
What did
Much
people
less
do before
webcams.
webcams?
And
Oh,
phone
and
sex.
video porn. It's like not.
But even not really.
There must have been someone like.
Think
well,
about, you couldn't, because it's not instant video. There's not, so how are you doing it? You can't, there's nothing instant apart from a phone call back
Yeah.
in that day.
Yeah.
So,
I wonder if you could get a custom video from like a porn star. It would cost an absolute fortune.
yeah, I think a lot of porn stars did, personal meetups as well.
Okay, I'm surprised.
I know Candy Samples did. She did
Would
a lot.
she?
Yeah.
What is it, like a meet and greet?
Yeah.
Or is it one-on-one?
It wasn't like a meet and greet. I think she would do probably not one-on-ones, but somewhere between the two.
Oh my god, like they did in that porno in Miss Big Tits. You know when she went to the place and there were loads of men at the bar and she like kind of did a striptease?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, that makes more sense. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
These
Okay.
people are wealthy.
Right. So back at the
Is
What
this
I'm-
a sex line?
what I'm assuming. Oh no.
No.
Oh, God, I don't know. Jumping around all over the
This
place.
guy is annoying. I hate him already. Sorry. I think it's his short shorts, which feels like really like...
Right.
So there's a woman that's got into a rather decadent bath, and she's like really feeling herself. And the man that Ruth doesn't like, who is outside
For no
in the
reason.
sun, just like having a drink, has heard something going on and has come to peep what's happening in the bathroom.
And once again, it's someone masturbating with soap suds, and you know how we
I
feel about that.
know. Oof, this looks bad.
I mean, visually it looks beautiful, but I know what
No,
that does to
like,
your vagina.
yeah, but the kind of bathroom we're in, it's like a
Fully tiled. The bath is not a bathtub. It's more like sunken into
Yeah.
the floor and tiled.
it's kind of like
looks
a,
like a
Like a hotel or a spa.
Yeah.
More like a
Yes.
spa.
This isn't someone's house, surely.
Yeah.
But if it is, hats
Yeah.
off to you. Who is this guy and
This-
why is he watching
he's
her?
He just looks very young and very green. Like he just doesn't know what. I don't mean like green around the gills. He's obviously enjoying what he's seeing, but very like, whoo,
what's going on here? Oh, and now he's back outside and he's calling somebody. Oh, he's
The
going to
sex
call the
line.
sex line. It's a bit. Mark Spence.
Who says their name when they call?
yeah,
Don't.
Oh, I thought I was going to crack my back, but I couldn't do it.
Right. It
Are
looks
they in
like
LA?
I was going to say it looks like the canyons in LA.
It's beautiful.
gorgeous, and he's on some kind of deck. Ooh, okay. So he's
going
called.
into his fantasy.
And his fantasy is
that he's going to
Jesus.
go penis first.
Is he
and
gonna
see
piss
this
on
woman.
her?
No. Is he?
I don't know.
You're
The
right.
stance looked very.
No, I think he's going to lower his penis.
Oh, she's going to bring her mouth up to the penis. Oh, he's doing a little squat.
I couldn't hold that shit.
Me neither. Why would your fantasy to be doing a wide leg squat while a woman emerges from a bath and this is a deep squat. Jesus. Unless maybe he's like into fitness and
Like,
is that a thing? Are people like that have a fitness kink? But I guess in your fantasy you can do anything. So it's like I'm strong.
right, I suppose, yeah, that you're right. He's not actually necessarily doing this. So but this is this is. I was gonna say this is sad, but obviously actually it's not. Like it's probably quite hot. More like he could just go and I don't know who this woman is to him though, but he could actually just go and have sex with her. But instead he's just gone into like barely the other room. Like he's just gone outside. So there's a wall separating them, and he's just calling up the sex phone operator and is like, okay, this is a scene I want to imagine.
Yeah, I wish more people would do that. Don't come on to me. Call whoever you need to. Get it out your sister.
Right. Okay. So they're in the bath. He's now in his fantasy still, obviously, eating her out while they're still in the bath, and there are just suds everywhere.
And it's stressing me out.
Because how can he breathe as well? There's water. He's got a face in a pussy and a load of suds, and also water splashing around him. It's gonna get up in his nose and in his mouth, and he's just gonna choke.
I hate water up my nose.
Me too. And there's not even enough water anymore, so now they're just going to get cold.
They're pros; they can handle it.
But like being in a cold
cold.
bath, yeah, it's just not. There's not really anything sexy about it.
That's why it's his fantasy, because it would never bloody happen.
No, yeah.
Unless this is a really warm bathroom.
It could be though, because I mean, of course, it's LA, isn't it? And it's probably could be quite steamy. Have you ever had sex in a bath?
I can't remember. I honestly can't remember having sex in a bath. Have you?
Not in a bath, no.
I vaguely remember lying on top of someone in a bath when we were naked.
I would like to have I think having a bath with somebody would be quite nice if it's spacious enough.
It's like because it was a normal bath.
A shower's nice though.
No, because the water never goes away for me, and then at the same time,
yeah.
Like I don't like being cold for a second.
No, that is true. Even with my shower, and the shower head's pretty big. There's enough water. You know what? Never mind.
Because you can't directly stand under a shower so that you're both under it because it's too much on your head.
Yeah.
So you have to stand at an angle, but then it's just awkward.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just never found a shower. But if it was like a really hot steamed room with like heated walls and a floor, then yeah, why not? I'm your girl.
If you have that kind of bathroom,
I probably won't sleep with you. I'm just being honest.
But I would like to just please let me use your bathroom. Leave me alone. Let me use your bathroom.
Let me just come through real quick.
Yeah, I hope you've got some nice products.
And can you also order me some food? Thank you so much.
The general theme. Yeah, brush my hair real quick. Let me use your bathroom. Brush my hair again when it's wet. Maybe dry my hair actually. Maybe style my hair.
Blow dry. I can't blow dry my own hair anymore. It's so hard. It takes ages.
Right, sorry, back to... Okay, so now the fantasy has moved onto the decking, which is absolutely fucking gorgeous. The decking is so beautiful. It's in a kind of a big terrace in the hills. There's loads of green outside. It's wooden decking. The deck chairs are a bit...
I like them.
No, they look a bit like sort of sanatorium-esque to me. A bit like Victorian asylum. Yeah, so not for me. Not my style. But anyway. Oh, this looks cute. Oh, okay. Sure. This is nice.
Yeah, that's a good position.
Right, so they're...
in a frog squat.
God, I was just going to say spooning. Do you remember spoon dogging? Side dogging. It wasn't spoon dogging.
This is kind of a side dog.
Yeah.
But she's got like her legs bent like
it's a side frog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should really start our own comedy. We all like really lazy.
Do you know what?
Positions.
God, I wish that one of us could like illustrate or do graphics or something because that would really elevate the pod.
So much funnier if it was our drawing. Like,
no, I think it would be embarrassing.
It would be hilarious.
It'd be so embarrassing. Or like our awkward photographs, like.
God, we could could get sex dolls to demonstrate, but the
We could
kind
do
of sex
it,
dolls
yeah.
that can move like that is so
I
expensive.
can't afford that, yeah. So that means we'll get the budget version that's just going to end up being really poorly executed. We won't post it because we'll just be so embarrassed to put our names to it, and then that will just be another
I
load
won't
of
be
money.
embarrassed. You'll be embarrassed. I don't give a fuck. Because the
Okay.
worst quality is sometimes the better for social media.
Guys, you be the judge of this. Right, okay, so... Oh! Oh, do you think this is like a stepmother fantasy or something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Because of her age. Can I
And
say something that's really offensive to people's looks?
yes.
I hate 2 of her teeth.
Oh, gosh, I hadn't even seen her teeth.
From when she was on top from below.
Right. I'll be sure to look out for those teeth.
You'll never see her again.
Yeah, probably
Do you
not.
want me to rewind? I'm joking.
Oh, gosh, where are we?
Is this a cellar? That's so like non-specific. Like, what does that even mean?
It's some kind of like cellar warehouse, but
Is it
what
just
do
a
they
wood shop?
store?
It looks like
It looks quite artisan.
Do you reckon? Oh, okay, fair.
No, he doesn't look artisan.
No, I was thinking because he has bread.
Oh. Oh, is that the guy that you fancy? Do you think?
Do you know what? When he said my t-shirt business is going through the roof, I was going to say those are disgusting t-shirts. But then I thought when I saw them, I'd wear that t-shirt.
I feel like we've met this guy before.
I know him.
From
Oh, is he a cowboy? No.
No.
He seems a bit like of a comedy character. Is that the guy I fancy? Because he seems like a raging cokehead.
I'm saying nothing.
That's just the vibe he's giving me.
Well, let's revert back to your
The
most,
Weeknd.
yeah, your most listened to artist.
Oh, no, not a pumpkin.
The Star
Weeknd.
Boy.
I feel bad. No, I do, because I sometimes think, like, with your favourite artists, well, okay, let me speak for myself. Unless they're women, if I'm listening to a man, I always, like, mock, make fun of, pick apart.
Okay.
And then I always think, but I do really like
I
their
don't do
music,
that,
because
yeah.
I stream them the most. And I just think, what if they ever heard that, they'd be hurt. But they're hilarious. Men are funnier. Like, did you see that Travis Scott deleted his allegedly he posted a picture of his Halloween costume. And
We
dressed
I feel like we've spoken about this. No, maybe not on the pod, but we've spoken about this. We have.
Of course, we've spoken about it.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed. He was posted no, I told you about it. It wasn't on the podcast. He posted a picture of him dressed as a Batman, and everyone was obviously memeing it and making fun of it. Because let's be honest, like a lot of his fans are young. It's funny to them. And he deleted his whole Instagram. But it's just funny because after that, there are certain fan bases like Travis Scott's Playboy Carties. Their fans are, to me, are the funniest people on the internet. The Barbs are hilarious. They will Photoshop anything. It's funny. But the thing is, like, unlike the Barbs don't make fun of Nicki Minaj, I feel like Playboy Carti's fans are like trolling everyone, including him. So every time he posts a picture, he's like trending on Twitter just because of his fans. But they photoshopped a picture of Playboy Carti's doing like this really cool like vampire thing. Oh shit, he's a beautiful, beautiful man.
Doing a vampire thing. I am sold.
That's what I mean. So everyone else is like, this is weird and creepy. I'm like, this is my brand.
What do you mean weird and creepy?
I like weird and creepy.
Like, vampires are universally known to be the hottest mythical
That's
beings.
what I'm saying. He looks hot as hell.
Like, not mythical, supernatural.
He's
I mean, I guess
gorgeous,
it's the
but the
same
problem is he's so gorgeous. And you know when some people are gorgeous, like, because their face is so symmetrical and all that shit, it's just like, you can't not know. But yeah, they photoshopped Travis Scott dressed as Batman into the background, and I didn't see it at first, and then I clicked and it came bigger, and I just couldn't stop laughing. Stuff like that really tickles me. I'm a simple girl. Okay, back to the porn. The two girls that are demonstrating the t-shirt business tees are now fondling one another's breasts.
But this is a fantasy that the guy, the guy that was in like the warehouse.
You mean giving
went to
women
see
free
him.
t-shirts doesn't make them do this?
Yeah. He called up the line and was
has,
like, "This
no
is what I
nipple.
want." Yeah. The areola is very seamlessly
It's almost contoured.
seamless to the skin.
Okay, I can see it now from far away.
Oh, I think maybe it was actually so big that when you thought you couldn't see it, it was
like fading out.
Yeah.
I was about to share about how I got eczema on my nipples, and I was like, maybe I don't want people to know that.
But now they do.
I have shorts like that, but they're not like the sexy cut. They're a really awkward straight cut. So I just feel like
I like that.
grandma.
They're not the sexy cut.
Like
Okay, so look, right, the two women in doing the phone operating are still putting on an absolute show, despite the fact that obviously that no one can see them.
Yeah.
So it's not even
like
just the sound.
They're the opposite to me.
Yeah. Maximal effort here, minimal effort on this side of the screen.
Oh, I love that little song. It's like a very Christmassy. Oh my god, I want these pubes that everyone has. They're like designer pubes. They're perfect.
It's just pubes.
But the way they're like, they're shaped, it's just, I would never be able to achieve that even with a wax.
But I think if you got a wax, if somebody waxed you.
I've been waxed, it's never come out like that. It looked, because...
Yeah, but there's all like, you can't just go to any old, you know what I mean? Like, I think there are people, it's a craft.
Waxers.
Yeah.
No,
it's like when, if you go and get your hair coloured, people, you could just go to any old person. You can't, it's not all the same.
So I need to get a really expensive wax, is what you're saying? I don't think my pubes will look like that. I just don't think it's my vibe. I don't mind my pubes, no shade to my pubes.
Oh, God.
But theirs is like almost like it's not straight lines. It's like soft. Unless what they do
Could be
is
plucked.
Oh my god, it probably is.
Yeah.
Do you know there was a time I could pluck my pubes?
What do you mean, like pain-wise or just in general?
Yeah, pain-wise. When I was much younger, I could never do that now.
Just can't be arsed. I couldn't be asked to do my eyebrow.
Oh my god, I would just sit there for hours and pluck my pubes, and it was like a fun thing for me to do.
Okay. Right, so we're back to the two women right. In the fantasy, the t-shirt women who we've got like the booty shorts on. One of them is eating the other one out. It doesn't look like she knows what she's doing there.
She didn't need to do that.
Wait, hold on. Oh no, that's still his
Okay,
fantasy.
she did.
His fantasy is that he is like gonna walk in on these two women
Eating each other out.
Well,
I've never had a work fantasy like this. I don't think I've. I'm trying to think like of me like walking in on someone at work doing something sexual. I don't have.
I don't have fantasies of walking in on other people doing things.
Oh, maybe that's the problem.
Well, not a problem as such. Just, I think if I'd had a work fantasy, I'm usually the center of it. Not usually. In any fantasy I have, I would be the center of it. I don't like think about, I'm just gonna walk in on some other people doing something. Maybe other people walk in on me, not on my own, with somebody else. But I'm still the center. It's my fantasy, goddammit.
If I can't be the center of my own fantasy.
Yes, exactly.
If I was the director, I would have lowered the table because I just don't like this height that they're working at. I would have got a lower table. Especially when
it's awkward, because the woman that was lying on the table is trying to take the knickers of the woman who's standing up off, and it's just awkward, yeah. Right, so back in the telephone Let's Talk Sex house, the two women who were operating this fantasy are just look like they're thoroughly enjoying themselves as well. So it looks like they actually do enjoy this job.
And the guy who is perving on them is now being called over. And he's like, me?
Who, me?
Is there anyone else there?
Huh? A mouse?
No, I said, is there anyone else there? Like, who else is it? And he's actually looking around to check. Is it me?
Oh, right.
Yes.
Who?
See, this is why I could never do this. I'd be like, yes, you fucking idiot. Then he'd be like, well, no, I don't want to have sex with you.
Right, so here we have an example of people keeping their shoes on during sex, and once again, I'm not happy. It's not quite espadrilles, but it's
Slippers.
also... No, do you know what they look like? They look like the shoes that you get at... That look like that you get at the Disney shop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
right?
like those shoes. They're cute.
God. I'm not wearing a pair of those shoes while having sex with any of you. Don't care how... Well...
You're such a lie. If a guy was like, I really want you to sport this Disney
Of course I
sandal,
would.
you'd be like...
Disney? Sure. Do you want the ears as well?
The ears would be cute as fuck. Oh my god, you've given me an idea.
Ooh. Listen,
I am going to get a Minnie Mouse costume. And if it freaks
by
you out...
costume, what do you mean? Like the hat, the ears, the shoes?
No, the ears...
The shoes. You got to get like a little polka dot skirt, but that covers
Yes.
nothing. That
And then, like,
has your cooch on show.
A cut off, like, little frilly top with the shoulders, like the poofy shoulders.
Yeah,
the
what
polka
did she
dot
wear
one.
on the top? I got, well, did she used to wear a dress?
Yeah. It was all the polka dot with the, like,
Yeah.
big old sleeves.
Yes. Yeah.
Minnie was a star icon.
Yeah.
Mickey was not, but his outfit was iconic, but it wasn't nice.
Suspended shorts.
What was that? Well,
Topless.
Winnie the Pooh was literally wearing a crop top on its own.
Look, they don't call it poo bearing for nothing.
What is that?
Where you just wear a t-shirt or the top half and you're naked on the bottom half.
Who calls it that?
Everybody calls it that. Poo bearing.
More importantly, who wears that?
I've seen it.
I mean, I've worn it at home when I'm in bed.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's... Well, I'm not saying people... I've seen people out and about doing that. But,
That would be funny.
like... I've witnessed it. I've witnessed poo bearing.
I don't think I've ever seen someone do that. Mate, a vest.
That's what a vest
Yeah.
counts.
A t-shirt. I don't know why I find that disturbing.
But how about a vest t-shirt? Oh, gosh.
But I don't know why that reminds me of Scooby-Doo or some shit. It's not for me.
Ooh. These balls look really, like a, you know, one of those flat peaches.
I've never had a flat peach.
But do you know what I mean?
No.
In visually.
I'm imagining a flat peach with a bit of a sag. Is that not what you mean? I've never seen a flat peach in my life.
Well,
In my life sounds so dramatic. In my entire life.
his balls look like a flat peach.
I can imagine that for sure.
Mm-hmm.
She has a peach of a bum.
Yeah, it's a peach of a bum and a flat peach of a ball.
They're having a threesome on top of a desk, and look how uninterested we are.
I'm not loving this this film. And the way that these two women are kissing is ugh. It's
just
not so much
licking each
kissing
other.
as they have their mouths open and then they're just
Sorry.
like, and their tongues out and in each other's mouths.
Yeah.
And then they're moving their heads around while their tongues are still in each other's mouths.
To be honest, I would like to do this in real life, but to watch, no. Sometimes when you're like just like feeling free and just like licking, it's nice.
Not licking the inside of someone's mouth. Not for me.
Oh my god.
Oh, where is he? Oh. Ooh. Lower.
They've achieved the perfect angle. Or is it just her body is built for sex?
Everybody's bodies are built for sex.
Oh my god, they are.
Yeah, by definition. In some form of another.
Because sex is just... Oh my god, sex is... Have you... Okay, I won't get into that.
What?
With my dissociative experience when I was having sex once, when I just found sex really weird. When I was just like, we're like just slugs just rubbing our bodies together. And I couldn't get it out of my head, and I just couldn't get any pleasure out of
Well,
it.
slugs are really unsexy.
I was just like, I could just imagine like two slugs just... I was just like, why are you doing this?
And slugs just are like really slimy.
God.
Back at the Let's Talk Sex House, and now the brunette woman is giving the redheaded woman head while she is rubbing her tits and rubbing the phone over her tits, which is strange to me because that doesn't correlate to what's happening in his fantasy.
It does though, because so in his fantasy, the women are in a 69 position, and he is penetrating one of them from behind.
Oh my gosh, this is a real.
But in the phone sex space,
696, if you will.
690. Oh,
Because of. No, it's not actually. It's
he
more
a
of a
five?
669.
but wouldn't he be more like a 5?
No, I think he's still a 6 in my mind.
He's a 3 in mine. This man, okay, I know I always say somebody looks like someone who they don't, but he looks like a character from Lost, and I can't get it out of my head. Do you remember Lost?
What? Yeah, you mean the main guy?
The others. He wishes he looked like Dr. Jack. I wish he looked like Dr. Jack.
It's not bad looking.
No, it's not that. He just reminds me of a character in Lost that gave me the heebie-jeebies. So now he looks like that.
I
And he
never
makes
really.
the
I
most
watched
ridiculous
one
faces.
season of Lost, so
What?
despite the fact, the next 5 minutes will still be consumed with all talk of Lost.
I don't know how it ended, and I can't remember where I left it, so I can't watch it anymore.
No,
I can't be
I
bothered
watched
to
one
say.
episode. Well, sorry, one season wasn't for me, and then
Well,
there was
you didn't
something
like
about a
season
polar
one?
bear. I didn't like any of it.
That was the whole thing. It was like the polar bear that came out of nowhere. That ended up not
Right.
making any
Yeah.
sense and not having anything to do with the storyline. This guy's facial expressions are too much for me.
It's really like
It's like a kids' TV show. Like, I don't like it. Again, nice cars. I think I just like the cars from this time.
I love
Any
cars.
car. Vintage cars, yeah, I can't lie.
Right, is this going to be another fantasy, or is this actually somebody's house? Because this is a
Who
cute
knows?
house, and it's like a, you know,
But I think that's what they do. They start it off like it's like somebody's real life, and then somebody comes in and fantasizes about them in that situation.
yeah, or that you see the fantasy, the person who's having the fantasy,
Yeah.
within it. Those are cute stockings.
They are gorgeous. You can definitely get those from stockings.com.
Well, then I'm sold. I'm on it. They're like just pale pink / lilac-y kind of stockings. They
Adorable.
just look really nice. Yeah. Oh, she's taking off her fancy lingerie to put on fancier lingerie.
This is the life. I mean, is it comfortable? No.
No, and it's like the
That's
same
so cute.
colour as.
Oh my god, how can you have such cute pastel underwear and such terrible makeup? Ah, what a wild time to be alive.
I couldn't have underwear that colour because it just wouldn't. That kind of underwear is only good for like the first wear, and then it's just the first wash.
You
it's
can
gone.
only wear that. That's not underwear that you wear in life. That is for sex. You literally wear it for the hour you're having sex, and that's it.
Yeah,
and
'cause
yes,
it's
I
gonna
said
get
an hour.
ripped.
3 minutes.
It's getting ripped, and then you're going to be like, why did I do this? That takes us back to feeling underappreciated
No,
because
don't rip
you
that.
spent money
way.
on an outfit that,
Oh my god.
If somebody
But-
ripped my lingerie, I'd be mad. I don't mind fishnets. Some fishnet stockings, depending on who it is, but do not rip my actual. No.
No one's actually ripped my underwear.
Somebody's ripped my underwear off, but they were like granny pants, so I didn't care.
They were like, get these fucking things off. You were like, oh, you're so passionate, and you're like,
I hate
what
them.
the fuck are these?
I honestly think granny pants are still a high leg granny pant is the sexiest thing you can have on. It just the fit is just.
Can you
gorgeous.
hear what you're saying? A high leg granny pant. That doesn't exist. Granny pants, by definition, are not a high leg.
Oh, does it have to be a full brief?
You're talking about like a high waisted, like like high cut.
They're still granny
pants.
pants.
It's not a that's like just a brief.
Oh, it's a granny pant to me because it covers too much ground.
I think, but no, it's not, because if it's like still high cut on the leg, that's not granny a granny pants like a
full
real
brief.
low, a full brief.
Okay, but you can get a full brief. This is back to Marks and Spencer's, who do the best descriptions. You can get a full brief, and then you can get like a high leg full brief, and then you can get a high leg brief.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then you can get
they're
like a
all
bikini cut.
Don't comfiest, but look weird on me. Do you know what I mean?
Bikini cut.
Yeah.
No, I know. 'cause
But they're
it's
very comfortable.
Yeah. It's because it's a
It's
low.
the
It's a low
The low
waist and a
crotch.
low.
Because Because in a real bikini, like when you're actually wearing that fabric in a bikini, the crotch dips slightly,
Yeah.
and that's why it looks cute. But on I find that on the underwear, it doesn't dip low enough. It's just like a slight dip, and then my bum never fits. It always just looks like I'm wearing like somebody else's underwear.
Listen to us talking about different cuts of M&S underwear. God help us. There's fucking porn on the TV and we're talking about the cuts of M&S underwear. We're not even being sponsored. Jesus fucking Christ.
They're going under anyway. They won't last Corona.
Are you joking?
I don't know what I'm talking
Of
about.
course they will.
I know
M&S
nothing
food.
about. Yeah, I can't. That's what my cousin was on about the other day. That M&S have found their niche with their food.
Niche? They've been doing food for like a decade.
No,
more
but
than.
like now it's like so profitable that it can keep
Yeah.
the rest of their bullshit business.
Exactly, that's the thing. Other places like Debenhams, no.
Yeah.
But M&S, you've got food. If you've got food, you're fine in this Corona day.
Yeah, Debenhams should have brought in also a cheaper kids line because, to be honest, Debenhams in Birmingham anyway. If I need to buy something for a child, I go there.
Ken,
Business studies.
Wow.
A woman is rubbing a vintage
Fucking
phone
hell.
against her pussy, and I'm talking about kids' clothes.
So we're talking about the woman who had taken off her fancy underwear to put on fancy underwear. She is, rubbing the receiving end of a phone on a clit. But then there's another woman who's also on a phone.
Is she the sex line worker?
I don't know who's the sex line worker.
I think the other woman is.
Yeah. Okay, so then...
Is this how people are having phone sex? Guys, when you have phone sex, are you literally rubbing the phone against your genitals? Have I been doing it
hear
wrong?
what the person's saying. This just doesn't make sense
They're
to me.
just moaning. Maybe it's the sound of like, to be honest, they could just be rubbing it anywhere. Could be rubbing it on their head. How would you know what it sounds like?
This is why I just think... Just text me.
I don't always love texting because there's always an awkward part where I have to like explain. Oh, I'm gonna do da 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 da. But on the phone, it's just like I can get away with a lot more because I can just talk normally. I can be more of a flirt on the phone. I don't have to describe what I'm doing.
But you've got time to also think about things. I think maybe I think about things too much, and
Maybe
I
you're
like the
a really
time
good writer.
for like to think about something really, fun and witty to say, and I need that space.
Okay,
I
fine.
can't come up with things on the spot.
Okay.
The listeners will tell you that I can't. Okay, this is.
I like the music. Oh no, every time I say I like the music, it just goes off on one, and then it just becomes too much. It's never simple, is it? It's like jazz porn. No,
This
porn
isn't
jazz.
at all what we expected this to be.
No, I thought it was going to be a sex education video, to be honest.
I was hoping it would be. I need the tips.
Honestly, somebody tell me what to do.
Yeah.
I've been Googling some. Okay, I did find a tip.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I was...
I'm sorry, what were you Googling for this? How to be good in bed. Tell me what you were Googling.
I was Googling how to deep throat a big dick. Because I don't know how.
Okay.
I know some tricks. So if you keep going further and further down and getting it wetter and wetter, eventually there's a point where you might be able to get it.
Dick.
Yeah, you might be able to get it so far down your throat, it pops over like, what's that thing called? That pipe?
The uvula?
I fucking don't know. Let's say yes. And it goes to the back of your throat. That's so hard to achieve. But with a thicker big dick, I don't know what I'm doing. So I was just like, how do they do it?
What, like, yeah, because you've got to really stretch out your mouth.
So there's a trick apparently if you like pinch your to those watching, if you pinch your, is that my index finger? Look how little I know about my own body.
God.
Pinch your index
That's your
finger,
index finger, yeah.
and hold. The thing is, in the picture it described it as you hold down your index and middle finger, but in the description they were actually saying that you should put your thumb over your index finger
Yeah.
and then under your middle finger, and apparently it releases your gag reflex.
What? I
I will test and let you know.
Please do.
I won't. I'm not sucking anything.
Oh my goodness.
The only thing I'm sucking at is life. Am I right, you guys?
Wah, wah, wah. Please give us a 5-star review.
We're desperate. Desperate for 5-star reviews.
She looks like a mixture of. This is gonna be so weird.
Okay, so we're on a bed in, I suppose, a couple's house. Oh yeah, and they're like looking through the phone book, and they're like, "Oh, Belle Fantasy." This is like the high production value version of the Enchantress. You know, when that guy was like,
yes.
"Oh, why don't we just call my friend Catherine?" And I was like, "He's a dick." That was me hissing. I know it sounded horrible.
But I kind of love that you hated him. It was so funny to me.
So much. I hated him so much. Anyway,
I think she's the first person I've seen with hair extensions.
Why is that? That's such a random thing to say.
But not a wig. Sorry, I'm really in it for the hair and the clothes.
Why? Have they all been wigs?
I've seen a lot of wigs. I've seen a lot of natural hair, but I've not seen any like clipping extensions. These look like clipping hair extensions because even though her hair is feathered, the texture on the top and the bottom are different. But some people do have, my texture on the top and bottom are slightly different, but that looks quite different. I think they're clip-ins.
Yeah.
Didn't know they were wearing clip-ins back in the day. Yes, she did. They all talk like that.
Okay, they're like, hey, did your madam tell you what I wanted? Yes, she did.
But
yeah,
okay,
right.
if you were running a sex phone line, would you have it in like this big, beautiful, glamorous house?
The margins on this just don't seem like it's profitable at all.
But everyone who's calling in looks like they have a lot of money.
Right, this is right. Okay, so the couple are putting the speaker on, I suppose.
Yeah.
And then this
Are
could
they
be
going to do
fun.
meditation?
Yeah.
I don't think I could meditate and have sex. I mean, have sex to meditative music, because then when you put it, every time you put it on, you'll just start thinking about sex.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
What do you want
like,
us to do? Her acting is
just
not
pop
up
the
to
weekend
scratch.
on?
I wouldn't. I'm trying to think of a. No, I wouldn't have sex the weekend.
Really?
I'd get horny to the weekend, but I'm not fucking. Except for that, he has a few songs that are really disrespectful.
I'm not
but they're
taking it all the way.
No.
No, it will get me
I
up to the
have sex.
point.
Do you know what? I did have sex once, not on purpose. So
Like I did have sex once. Yeah, it's one time. Yeah, I've had sex.
It was Janae Aiko, and it was like really quite like it was like a spiritual journey, but it was nice because a lot of the songs.
That sounds like something that the quiz might tell us.
Oh my god, the quiz would have fucking loved that. Some of the songs, because the album was The Trip. If you've heard The Trip, it doesn't make sense.
This guy can't take the woman's bra off.
That's a really good everyday bra. I like that.
Oh, it's really cute. That whole set that she's got on is really cute.
Why is she acting all innocent?
Is this part of the fantasy, or has? But then he now looks really young. Like, to be honest.
Oh my god! This is their first time, and she's telling them how to have sex.
No, I don't think. I think the fantasy is that because he doesn't even look like the original guy that called up. Don't you think?
No, it's because he's naked now.
No, he looks so young in the face, but he didn't before when they first called.
I don't know.
Or do you think that the fantasy is like
I don't think
you're taking each other's virginities?
No, I think that they've called up for sex instructions. Should we just turn it up slightly and just see what they're saying?
Okay.
It won't be helpful if I know anything about these scripts.
She's telling them to each blow on the other person.
I like being blown on.
But it could be cold. I suppose it depends on if there's like air conditioning in the room and then you're blowing on me. That's cold. That's gonna be cold.
I hate air conditioning so much. Unless it's really fucking hot, I don't want it on. It makes me so cold and it gives me a headache. Touch your breasts. It's like. Do you remember when everyone was doing those films where like it was like don't hang up the phone or I'll kill everyone? It's like one of those.
No, she told you to kiss her breast and make your way to the nipple. Not lick up and down her belly like a slug.
This is the kind of sex
now I
that
understand. If that's the kind of sex you were having, now I understand why you suddenly got freaked out. Now she's just trailing her slug tongue down his torso.
Oh,
This is why I think that this is like a first time
thing that
This isn't
neither of them
arousing.
have ever had sex before, and they're trying to, like, they're doing what they think is sexy.
You could not masturbate to this.
Well, now she's giving him a bit of a tit wank, so maybe that's nice for him.
Oh my
Well,
god.
not really. She's
If
like
you're gonna rub
lying
it-
on top of him, like moving her tits on his dick, but not like holding them or like. Well, he seems to be in absolute
That can
ecstasy.
be. I think it feels because it's like a massage. But if you're gonna do that, please wet the penis, wet your tits.
You love moisture.
Have some decorum. Rubbing your dry tits all over. At least put some like lube, some oil. There are things you can do to make it more like.
Slippy.
Yeah, it's like imagine if someone was like just rubbing your neck like this with nothing.
Yeah, but imagine if it was like soft.
She wasn't being soft. I'm sorry. But yeah, I do like moisture. I don't like too much. Oh, Ruth, no. No one needs to know specifically what you like.
But you're going to tell us anyway.
No, I'm not.
I think lube just get, it's like quite like slippy, sticky.
It depends what lube you're using, honestly.
Well, yeah.
I like, weirdly, the silicone lube. It's for sex toys, but I actually like that lube.
Because silicone has that like slippy, slidey texture.
I don't know. I don't think you're supposed to use it for sex. But I don't care. Because obviously, if it wasn't supposed to go inside you, you wouldn't be able to put it on a sex toy. But yeah, you should just use your average water. No, I like the oil lubes. The oil massage, oil shit lubes. And the coconut oil, that shit's good. But it's harder to heat up. So I got this from Amber Rose, actually. If you have coconut oil or whatever in your house.
Kapari.
Where do we go from?
Why do you even think it's funny? She loves Kapari. Well, she did at least when she was sponsored by them years ago when I listened to
That's
Loveline.
not real. But that shows how good she was at doing the sponsored ads.
It was not really. I mean, yes, you were like, okay, cool, but you knew it was so scripted and so sponsored. I didn't believe. I wasn't like, wow, this is
You know how
genuine
many things I've
endorsement.
signed up for because of a podcast ad.
Okay, anyway, so what did Amber Rose teach you about coconut
Okay, you
oil?
get the coconut oil like in your big tub because you know it goes hard in England.
Yeah.
So you just get a massive scoop, you put it all the way up your vagina and you let it melt. It's so nice.
Just in general.
No, it's
or
supposed to
in
be for sex, but I think by the end I was just like, but for sex, yeah. Because then when they eat you out, you've got a little bit of a coconutty taste. Although I'm not a huge fan of that taste, but it's easier to suck that off than it is a flavoured lube. Wow, that was too much information. But yeah, put some coconut oil up your vagina.
But do make sure it's like a nice raw virgin coconut oil.
You can't.
Nothing
There are no.
preserved.
Oh my god, there are no. Surely, if people are now making like fake coconut oil and selling it as coconut oil, that should not be legal. And it's actually just moisturizer.
I think there's repurposed coconut oil. I don't know. I'm making this up.
I feel like all coconut oil is coconut oil. He has a hairy bum crack, but a smooth bum.
This is where we're at now. I'm like, guys, he's got a hairy butthole.
Ugh!
This is
Get off her!
horrible sex scene. Like, just
She's literally having to do crunches while he's licking her forehead. Grow up.
I don't like.
That look how many. Look at that crunch.
Yeah, it's like really like. It's like she's the one doing the work to kind of pull him in. And
Maybe this is what other more generous lovers do in bed. At most, I'm squeezing my vagina. That's all you get. I'm not crunching my abdomen.
this is not a full body workout. Not for me, sir.
Oh, no.
God no.
I'll make the faces if you really want me to, but I'm not putting that much in it.
Will you make the sounds?
I am so fucking loud. It's embarrassing. Sometimes I get embarrassed by my sounds. The fact that I'm now sad thinking about it.
No, it's fine. Don't be embarrassed. God, yeah, maybe I should do some crunches.
He's now doing crunches.
Is everybody just using this as an excuse to Have
workout.
exercise.
Well, I do remember when I had is this too much information?
No.
When I'd been working out a
No.
lot and doing like more more like squats with weighted squats, which I hadn't done before.
I hate the way they're kissing. I hate the way that they're having sex. This is deeply unpleasurable for me.
He looks. Oh my god. I was just gonna say it was easier to control my pelvic floor, so maybe they work out a lot. What the fuck are they doing? Oh! This is horrible.
I wish they wouldn't kiss. The sex is bad enough. The sex is really bad, and the kissing is just giving me the heebie-jeebies. Oh god.
Even the way he comes is freaking me out. I can't. Do you know what? I think I'm just so repulsed by them. I've never had this reaction before. I've never given a fuck how someone is coming. Yeah, this is their first time because she's talking about uncharted waters. Never chart
How
these
weird.
waters
Imagine
again.
if for your first time having sex.
You had instructions. That would have been nice.
Yeah.
'Cause that was
Not
a
like, if that's what it
fucking horror show.
was. I didn't hear her at any point saying, if only she'd been in the room, she might have been a bit like, that's not what I meant.
Like a yoga
It's
teacher
not what I meant.
repositioning.
Like, do you mind if I touch you? Is that okay? Yeah.
Do you know what? I would love to have sex with someone give me instructions on what to do and like put me into the right place.
I suppose, like, not the man that you're sleeping with, or the woman.
No, how dare you? Don't touch me.
Do
Keep
not
your
tell me
fucking
what
hands
you
to
want or what you
yourself.
like. I want somebody else watching us to tell me what to do for you.
Somebody who knows what they're talking about.
Yeah,
because
you
clearly
know nothing.
that is actually what I want. Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel like we're back in the Blazing Zippers bar.
100%. This is giving me Blazing Zippers vibes because it's like not a lot is actually happening, but there's a lot of different scenes. And all these kind of locations cost so much money, so they've spent so much money on this.
So we're in a bar. It's very dimly lit, but it's sort of like a cowboy bar. There's a pool table with blue felt on it. Right. So is one of these people from the bar gonna call Let's Talk Sex?
You're so disgusted.
I thought you were gonna say you're so disgusting. I was like, me disgusting? What are you talking about? I'm not the one.
I'm not the one licking someone's face the first time we
Okay,
had sex.
so
What's his problem?
is the guy in the pink Hawaiian shirt a bouncer? Because the way he's behaving is like he's
Yeah, he
throwing
is.
some guys out of the bar.
Yes.
The bouncer is wearing white trousers and a pink Hawaiian shirt. What the hell is going on?
It was like, do you remember when Top Man were doing loads of shirts like that? And I
Oh.
thought, they're not really vintage. They're not based on anything. I can't believe they were. They're very ugly, in my humble opinion. I like a Hawaiian shirt on the right person at the right time, but everything about that was horrible.
I'm not a fan. On the right person at the right time.
In Hawaii.
Anything.
That's my guy.
That is your guy. But I'm sure he was the same guy as before.
Oh, maybe I only like him in a suit.
He was wearing the same thing. Oh, good
Maybe
God.
I like him in certain lighting. I don't know.
Right. Okay. So
She knows what she wants.
he knows what he wants too. Oh, remember when people could smoke in enclosed spaces?
I remember, I was talking about this the other day. I thought when they banned smoking inside, I thought the club was going to smell so disgusting. I
Me
was like,
too. I was like, oh my God, that's so gross. It's going to smell like BO. Even though I didn't even smoke, why was I so upset about not
I liked it inside. I like the smell of it. I'm not gonna lie. It was part of going out was coming home and
smelling like smoke?
cigarettes.
And your hair's just thick with smoke.
Yeah, but it was quite nice.
And like kissing boys that tasted like cigarettes
never
and
kissed.
beer
I never kissed. I've never been a kisser.
in a club or. No, not me, but I'm just saying in general. Do you remember?
No, but I remember it was a
that's
big
something
thing
that
because I remember
I-
overhearing a conversation where this girl was like, she's kissed over like 50 guys or something, and I was like, I would never kiss somebody on a night out. But it was like everyone's thing, like you'd go out and you would
Go
kiss
on the
someone.
pull, yeah. Who'd you
But I
pull? Who'd you
never
pull? How many
do
people did you
that.
pull? I never could.
It wasn't an option for me.
I don't know if like I really necessarily even wanted to, but it was because everybody else was doing it, and then it was just like.
I thought you'd be like into that, like you're like a fun person. I'm like I'm so miserable when I.
You're way more fun than me. No,
I love
just
dancing,
be too, like,
and then I'm over it.
That was when I was like first started going out. Before really, we drink a lot, but then obviously there were some times when I drank a lot when I was that young, and then yeah, of course you.
Oh my god, my first kiss was actually because it was the first time I got drunk.
Same.
So depressing.
Yeah.
Fucking Lamborghini, man.
Oof.
And I didn't.
Malibu.
I still like Malibu to this day. I love that drink.
Couldn't know, it would just give me so many horrible flashbacks.
Oh, fun.
I think the smell would like trigger a gag reflex in me.
Oh, because the smell reminds me of dessert. I like it.
The smell reminds you of Campari.
Oh, God.
Okay, right, sorry. Back to the shitty
See, that's
porno.
what I like. Give me a dark brown liquor if you're trying to get me drunk. And no mixer.
Ooh.
And buy me underwear. This is the kind of man you should be sleeping
That is
with.
why you like him. Yeah, true. He's just... Oh, I thought... Well, did you now, sir? Right, so this guy, don't know how they've got to the bar to wherever they are. Is it upstairs in the bar? Is it his house? Where is it?
I don't know.
But
he's-
anyway,
he does
they're
give me a creepy
somewhere.
vibe.
And now this man is wearing a red shirt, a black, like, blazer, sports jacket, whatever you call it.
Literally, it's a sports jacket.
A sports jacket. And a fucking pink carnation in the buttonhole.
Is he going to a prom, a wedding? Why would he have that?
What is going on?
What are the other reasons that people wear that? I thought it was literally for like a prom, a wedding, and that's it.
A pink carnation.
Yeah, why would you have that?
All I can think of is a pink carnation and a pickup truck.
What song is that?
American Pie. American Pie? No. Yeah.
Never heard that song.
Of course you have. Donna
Oh.
King / Madonna. Oh my goodness. You never heard that song. Be quiet.
I've never heard that song. I only know the chorus. Can I tell you the truth?
Sure.
Especially the Madonna version.
You hate it.
It's not for me. I don't mind the chorus, but the rest is a blur.
It's really long. It's such a long song.
Okay,
The
I love
best
the
bit
chorus.
is
No,
when
I love the chorus
the bit where it's like, hold on. And I know that you're in love with him, 'cause I saw
do
you
like this
dancing
song.
in the gym.
This is
Both
a good song.
kicked off your shoes. And I dig those rhythm and blues.
I told you this was going to be the karaoke episode. No, that is a good song.
Yes, isn't it?
I hate the Madonna version. Yeah.
Yeah, the day the music died.
Oh, that is a good song. The music didn't die because you... Get over yourself. Just because you saw something else dancing to someone else. Music is dead now.
Listen, if the music died every time somebody I liked didn't like me back, there would be no music
Oh my
in the
God.
world.
Do you know the best song to capture that feeling? That's why
Is
I
it
genuinely
the
feel like
Weeknd
it's
song?
no. One of the best songs I've ever written, just because it makes me feel so. I can't explain it. What's her name? Dancing on My Own, Robin. That song is so real. It's like it's happening to you. And people like to play it at certain parties when people are drunk, and I'm just like, I'm upset.
crying.
Yes.
I'm crying at that party.
Oh my
I've
God,
been at that party.
And they
and
play the song,
they
and then
played
you
it,
are
and
dancing
I
on your own.
am, and I'm crying, and it's just terrible.
It's horrible. It's like when people play like so there's like, if you go to certain nights, they'll play like 90s R&B to wind down the night, but they'll play like a heartbreak. I'm drunk as fuck. It's 3 a.m. I'm not going home with anyone, and you're playing a slow jam by Tony Braxton.
At 3 a.m. on my own. Why would you do this to
cry.
me? Yeah. Well, it's obviously so
What is
that
wrong
you're
with you?
crying, you're vulnerable, and you're like, you, sir, I'll go home with you. And you have mascara down your face, and you look like a hot fucking mess. And then they take you home anyway, or you take them, they go home with you, and you're like,
You're the worst.
Yeah,
oh my god, that's
terrible.
only happened to me once where I've just like picked somebody to go home with me because I was like a desperado, and it's like I was walking
I don't like
home.
when you say that because this has happened to me so many times. I've done that so many times. Am I?
This is a disgusting
desperado?
story. No, sometimes it's like a fortunate good luck thing. You just meet someone. So it really depends if you like someone, how you view meeting them.
Right.
Like you can meet someone in the most weird circumstances and think, oh, this is fake because you really like them. Oh my god, by the way, hot guy's getting his dick sucked. While we're talking about how sad our lives
Yeah. It's girthy.
Yeah.
It's not the longest dick we've seen, but
No,
it's
but
girthy.
I think that all of these penises are much larger than average, which is it's just a lot of them. Because like you can look how her mouth is full. It's just like a lot going on. He was in the cupboard.
Did you can you tell by the hole in his nose?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it is the same guy that was in the cupboard.
Why is it like that?
I don't know.
What is with this camera?
Right.
I wonder if it's anything to do with. Okay, now I'm getting really nerdy. So cameras were developed off of white skin to like pick up the light. It's something about the light filter. I'm sorry to photographers who were like, that's not what it's fucking called. But I can't remember. So he's quite olive skin, so maybe that's what it is. But then I also feel like it's just the quality of the video. I don't know. Because I can see her, she's like quite pale. I can see her perfectly. And the guy at the beginning in the cupboard had a really like, I don't think he was olive skinned. I think he just had a lot of tan on.
Yeah, a lot of tan.
And he had holes in his chin. This man is so. I love him. I want to cuddle with him.
Okay, well, she's wearing, I guess what I would call an appropriate sex shoe.
And it's fluffy. I really feel like a lot of Savage Fenty could be worn in these films. It's like porn
Inspired
underwear.
by
Yeah, it's like
terms of-
comfortable
yeah.
porn underwear.
Comfortable.
Yeah.
That's the strapline of Savage Fenty. Comfortable porn underwear
Do you think it would
for
work?
all your everyday sex needs.
Because it is. It's like that. It's like some of the looks are more everyday, but then they still look really extra. Like I feel like if that was your everyday underwear, whoever was sleeping with you would be having the time of their life. Not everyone's into underwear. If you're not into underwear, I don't think you'd enjoy having sex.
Yeah,
very
sometimes
much.
if you ever slept with somebody that
Isn't moved by stuff like that.
like you've gone to some trouble to put some underwear on,
they're
and
like,
then they take it off the second that they can. You're
Yeah.
like, but
I need it
I
on.
put
It's a
this
prop.
I put this on. It was a thing, and now you're just taking it off straight away.
And now I don't mind if you want to take a bit of it off, but don't get me butt naked.
Because that wasn't the intention.
No.
Obviously, I wasn't wearing this to be nude.
Because I would have just. Anyway, they don't get it.
Yeah, I guess.
That's when you
Listen,
need to
anybody
communicate
out
your
there,
needs.
if you are sleeping with somebody and they've gone to some trouble with their undergarments, it's probably because it's supposed to be a show and
Yeah,
it
you
needs
take
to be
bits
there.
off. And
Take
you
bits
can grab
off,
onto
keep
bits,
bits
it's
on.
helpful. Yeah.
It may or may not have cost some money. It doesn't matter actually. It's like it was the thought that's gone into it. Therefore, it shouldn't. Don't just take it off the second you can.
Being complete, this is just my opinion, and again, it could be a taste thing, so ask them. But like for me, being completely naked every time I have sex gets boring. I like to have different things on. That's why I wear like suspenders sometimes. It's not really because I'm into suspenders. It's just like a nice visual. I like to mix it up a bit.
It feels nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agreed. I don't want to be butt naked all the time.
Right. I don't like the things that
Is that
he's
a condom?
saying.
Is that a condom or is that
I wasn't looking.
is she creaming on his?
I think I would. No, she's screaming. It's not a condom. There's no.
Oh my god, it looks like a condom to me.
It's not a condom. Yeah, he's just saying like weird things.
Give it to me, baby.
Like they're perfectly normal things, obviously, to say in this situation, but it's just the way that he's. I think it's because it sounds like it's a
robot.
voiceover.
Yeah.
Like it's been put in post production.
Oh, it could have been.
It doesn't sound like he's saying it. And it might, maybe it was. It's like do your thing, and then it's as if over the top. It's like oh yeah, I like it when you do that, baby. And it's like you didn't say that in the moment.
sometimes things that's like, well, in porn, the thing is, it is full porn, so they should have scripted it better. What you're saying in sex and outside, if you weren't physically really aroused and being like,
doing the act,
you'd be like, what? That's not sexy.
Yeah.
Give it to me, baby. But I've been surprised by the things that have aroused me when people have said them.
Oh, like what?
I'm sure I've told you this before.
Probably, but
I don't know why I'm embarrassed. But what was it? It was something like... Oh my... I'm not saying.
Go on.
No, I don't want... I actually don't want it. It's not bad. It's
the
just
German guy
embarrassing.
made the German guy speak German. Or he did just speak German.
I didn't do that.
He just spoke German.
Did that happen?
Yeah.
I found that arousing.
Yeah, you did.
Oh my god. See?
So
I
it's
don't
like
even
sounded
know.
like just really dirty.
Oh shit. God, that guy was hot though. I'm not gonna lie. Because I know he was hot because what he was doing in bed was really basic, but I just loved sleeping with him because I found him so attractive.
That's that beauty privilege, isn't it?
That's crazy.
It's
beautiful.
mad, isn't it?
But do you know that doesn't actually always happen with someone who is traditionally good looking. There are people who are really weird looking, and I just find them not weird by my standards. There's no such thing as weird looking, but I mean by an advertiser's standard, they'd probably be like, "You're unusual looking," but
quirky.
to me, oh my god! But everyone has people like that. Like I have a thing for guys who are like. Anyway, never mind. I'm just really trying not to. No, I can't say that. No.
Will you tell me off the air?
Yes.
Okay. Right. Back at the Let's Talk Sex, and it is at the end. It is the end. And there was a woman who was
sucking a dildo like it was an ice lolly.
all eating it all like a banana as well, because she was like sort of. It's weird. Anyway,
funny.
that's the end of it. We did a terrible job describing it.
It was what it was. It had a lot of potential and it did live up to it. That's my opinion.
It didn't live up to it.
No.
Not at all.
But I'm glad that that guy was in it.
Street
He's
punk.
really hot.
There were 3 different people that were called street punk. Okay, sure.
Fuck with street punk. Did you see a single
Herschel Savage. That Ken is her girl with sucker. That's what she was called. The girl at the end that was sucking the dick. Girl with sucker.
Girl with sucker.
Bouncer, Ed Sonnet. Drunk 1, drunk 2.
Whoever did this needs a fucking raise. Girl with sucker.
I was going to say, look at the names of the crew, but then Eggs Noodleman. Willie Digit was the gaffer. Billy Digit, guessing that was his brother.
Eggs Noodleman was also the assistant. He's a really, he's a real jack of all trades. I like the way the credits look 3D. It's like a PowerPoint.
It looks like, if we were wearing 3D glasses, then it would be a lot crisper and slightly out of the frame.
We have to find a 3D porn, but I don't know how we'll watch it.
Do we have to?
It's on my must-do list.
Must we?
It's on my bucket list.
What else is on your bucket list?
Sexually?
Yeah.
Threesome, orgy.
I want your classic twosome, your classic threesome, your classic foursome, your classic orgy.
I want threesome. I want I want every single possible configuration of a threesome.
Okay.
I want an orgy.
How many people's an orgy?
12 to me. No, because we don't. It's not like necessarily a gangbang.
Right, yeah. It's just
like
lots of people.
For all I know, I end up just having sex with one person, but I want everyone
dancing on your own. Rubbing's playing. You're just sort of like crying dramatically, hoping like somebody's going to look at you and then be like, "Oh, you, yes."
You're so right. In my fantasy, like I'm the star of the show, but in reality,
I'm on my own. I'm crying. The person that I wanted to have sex with, the person that I came with, is having sex with somebody else. Even though they didn't want to come, and I was like, no, but it'll be really fun, because I was thinking in my head that they'll be like, it's totally devoted to you, and they're like, no, I don't like you. Like, no, it's gonna be great, and then they go and have sex with somebody else, and you're like, what?
No,
that's not how it was supposed to go.
If you're going with someone, you would have to have But this is the problem. You wouldn't tell them before. We are having sex. I want to have sex with just you.
Me specifically.
You specifically.
That's so true. I wouldn't.
wouldn't.
But I would, yeah, I would have to be like, we are doing this, and the only reason we're doing this is you, so that you can see how everybody wants me, and then you want me more because of that.
That's the point of this.
Yeah, and then we have sex, and then other people might watch us, but like you are there for me.
I just want the sound of other people having sex around me. But to be honest, if I went to an orgy, I would like to go ideally as a single person. Yeah. Oh
no, well then I would just be like, oh yeah. Sorry, no. Oh,
no, I wouldn't want everyone else there to be like. I wouldn't want them.
No, but I think people would be like, oh, hey, like everyone's quite open. They'd come up to you and be like, no, sorry, actually, no, I don't.
Yeah, I'd say no to everyone.
Like, oh, actually, no. I think where's the bathroom?
Or even if I could just sit in the corner and masturbate,
I'd get sloppy drunk and start crying.
Has anyone ever been kicked out an orgy for crying?
Oh my god, that would be me.
That's
100% happened. It must have happened. No one wants a crying person in an orgy. It really dampens the mood, I would imagine.
But I bet you there's someone out there who has that face. There's a group of people who meet up to have crying orgies. They all cry and have sex. Maybe I'd be... If everyone else is crying, I mean...
But I want to be crying the most. No, I don't. Really don't. Okay. Yeah, that wasn't good. I didn't like it. It wasn't bad. It just wasn't. It just wasn't.
Even worth. Yeah.
It was just, yeah.
It was, the scenes were too random. The theme was wishy-washy. The sex wasn't good enough. There were some really hot scenes, but 2 hot scenes, and the rest was just mid.
Yeah, average. Average to best. If you can even remember what we've watched, where would you sort of place it?
How many have we done?
10. This is our number 10. We're in double digits.
It's definitely not bottom 3.
We're
Definitely
digits.
not. It's probably like 6. 5, 6. There's been some more boring ones.
Yeah,
this is just mid.
It's mid, yeah. It's a real mid-range
4
porn.
to 6.
Real run-of-the-mill porn. If that's what you're looking for, guys.
This is for you.
Yeah.
My bottom 3 is...
Do you know what? I've got a question.
Go on.
For the viewers, not for
/
listeners.
Yeah, tell me.
I would like to know, of all of the films that we've watched, which film would people want to watch with us the most? Or just on their own? Based on like the way we've described it.
Okay, because they're two very different questions. Which one would you find, like, which one?
No, I don't mean like watch with us to be aroused, just like to be fun. Yeah, for fun.
Yeah, but that's such a different question to what would you want to...
I know.
Oh, but you want to go for fun. What would they want to watch with us for fun?
I suppose there's 3 different things depending on the person that's listening and their...
For fun is fun though.
For fun, yeah. Who would you want to, like, which film would you want to watch with us for fun?
For fun?
Yeah.
Not masturbation.
Not masturbation.
Which
like, where
film
are you going with? Would you just want to watch on your own?
Yeah, which one sounds like kind of...
Yeah. And for anybody out there who loves me or Ruth, which film would you like to watch with us? Not on the podcast.
I don't want to. No, at this present time, knowing who our viewers are, I don't want to know because there is one guy.
Oh no, yeah. But I'm sort of thinking like future proofing for maybe when we have more people that listen.
100% tell us.
Yeah, not current
detail.
Not current listeners.
No, basically we have one lurker who has... I feel like he won't make it this far.
I don't think he listens to the podcast.
Okay, because there is one lurker who has followed Natalie from her private page to the podcast page, and I find him very funny but very strange. Yeah.
Yeah. We're assuming it's a him.
I think it's definitely a man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like I would put... I have nothing of value. Sorry. I have literally nothing I can bet.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Anyway, yeah, that's that. So let us know, message us, tell us.
And what's your Spotify? Joking, don't care. Do you know what was actually quite funny after that Spotify top 5 thing? It was Drake was trending on Twitter because everyone was like, how the fuck is Drake? Like, I haven't even listened to Drake. But I just think that is, I'm glad when stuff like that happens, because I hate it when an artist is really big and everyone's like, who's even listening to this? It's you! Idiot! You love that artist. Why are you pretending?
I haven't done mine yet because I already know what it's going to be.
Yours is like the national 1 to 5.
Mine will be the national Matt Berninger, Taylor Swift. And
Taylor
really sorry,
Swift was a lot of people. Oh, pumpkin.
It will be.
There were 11 people in the world who I was the top artist for, but I was one of them. And you're one of them too.
I'll definitely be one of them.
So there's 9. But I'm sorry, I know that's not a lot to a lot of people. But
yeah.
I can't believe there's 9 other people out there in the world who would listen to me more than Drake. Or Taylor Swift. Because a lot of people were saying Taylor Swift in
But
their
Taylor,
top 5.
well, her latest album was co-written and produced by
The Weeknd.
one of the members of the National.
Fuck off.
I will not. It's true. And also, his
it a
brother.
folk album?
Well,
it was just
it's
called Folklore.
but-
I thought it was the whole thing was a stripped back folk album.
No, not at all.
Look how I got that from the
No,
artwork.
it sounded
and the
like
name.
it could be like a National / Lana Del Rey kind of.
I'm not
album.
gonna lie, Lana Del Rey is a beep, but her music touches me. I know it's not for everyone. People think her lyrics are really problematic, but I'm a sad, weird, kinky bitch, and it's up my street.
Yeah.
It's just her. Love your music though. Please don't hurt. Don't.
Keep making music, I think is what Ruth's trying to say.
Never speak again.
Okay, on that note.
Hey, pumpkin.
It's Brody. Aww. He's found something that he wants to chase. Anyway, this is turning into a shit show.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Bye.